What's going on, guys? Alexis Marchand here from the Four Pillar Journey. Now, today we're going to be talking about NoFap. Is it a fact or is it a myth? With so many YouTubers and subreddits overhyping the benefits of NoFap, it's caused a lot of people, men specifically, to doubt this and to think that it's just a load of bullshit and that they can still continue to rub one off or two a day and that they're going to be fine. And I'm here to tell you right now that is not the case. There are benefits to not fapping, but we have to be realistic in the benefits and to stop thinking that you're going to grow wings, become Adonis, and you're going to become a god. I'm going to tell you the benefits that come with NoFap and why you should instill it in your daily life. Now, the first and most important benefit that comes from this is the dopaminergic receptors are going to be restored. What do I mean by that? I mean that you constantly being on pornography sites and rubbing one off or two a day is causing you to desensitize yourself, and your dopamine receptors are going to be fatigued, they're going to be exhausted. And on top of the pornography, you got social media, you have junk food, video games. All these things are desensitizing you from the actual rewards that the brain gives you when you actually do something in real life. We have to understand the effects that this has on our brain. You constantly going on your phone and thinking that it's okay for you to be watching porn, it's not. This is affecting you. And this dopamine rush that you get, and then this is why a lot of people feel like shit afterwards, because they know deep down inside in their conscious that they should not be doing that, but they do it anyway. Why? Because it's easy, it's so readily available. We have to learn how to work towards the things we actually want. So instead of going on your phone and looking up porn, go and talk to a real woman. And this goes back to the effects that pornography has on you. With you constantly being on those sites, a real woman, she's not even gonna turn you on. Why? Because you're living in this fantasy realm which doesn't exist. It's a fantasy. There's production teams set up so they could get the best angles, all these things, and it's not realistic. This is why you become lazy and unmotivated, because your dopamine receptors are so shut that you actually trying to do something productive doesn't even feel worthwhile, because your dopamine receptors are used to you getting instant gratification. So the positives on not fapping include you having more energy. That's one. Two, you actually get the rewards of the real life thing. And it's not just with women, it's with anything. You have to understand that when you achieve something in real life, your brain shoots the dopamine, which is telling you you're on the right path. But the instant gratification is going to harm you in the long run when you actually try to achieve anything worthwhile. And another thing is that your penis is not going to work as efficiently because like you're constantly beating your meat, man. So like I said, when you see a real woman, you're not even going to be able to get hard. You're not going to be able to be turned on because you're just in this other world. We have to understand the benefits. And you not fapping is going to give you more energy, and you're going to have more time to do things that are worthwhile and fulfilling. I'm not going to sit here and say I've never done it. Of course, this whole point of this channel is so you guys don't make the same mistakes I did when I was younger. And once I started this journey of NoFap, it was a beautiful thing. I woke up with more morning woods. I was more confident. That's another thing. Your confidence is gonna skyrocket. It is because when you're masturbating, your dopamine receptors go up, but then they crash. And the first few days after you stopped masturbating, there is actually scientific evidence that your testosterone increases for the following 7 days. So you're down here, you go up. It's not a forever thing, but it is definitely an increase because of your dopamine receptors being shut, and you constantly doing this is actually lowering your testosterone. Do not see, and this is another thing. People tend to go with what the majority of people do. If a lot of people are doing it, it's okay for me to do it. And like the old saying goes, if someone jumps off a bridge, are you going to go with them? We have to understand the consequences of this. And with today's society promoting this to an extreme level, with OnlyFans, with Instagram, it's all these sexual innuendos which are fucking us up. Excuse me. So some things I suggest you do is, first off, get off all the porn sites immediately. And second of all, delete any females, more specifically, any content which might lead you to go back to those routes. All the thirst traps, all the skimpy women on the social medias, delete them. It's nothing against them personally. It's something for you so you can improve yourself. Like, I open up Facebook or Instagram, and the first thing I see is some ass shaking. Like, whoa, okay, you gotta take a step back. Maybe that's not, if I'm struggling with masturbation, that's probably not something I want to be looking at on a daily basis. And it's constant, it's there. You refresh it, and there's gonna be something there that's gonna entice you to go back to those things, to masturbating. And that's the last thing you want to do if you want to get on the journey of NoFap. So to recap, the negative side effects are you're not going to be as efficient with your penis. Second of all, your dopaminergic receptors are going to be screwed. Third of all, you're going to have no confidence with women because you feel like they can sense that you're just a porn addict. You have no real experience with women. All you do is look at a screen like a fucking cuck. Delete the porn. Delete the social media females that are thirst trapping you. All that stuff. Take a break. There are real scientific benefits to this, but it is not going to be something where you're going to grow 10 pounds of muscle, you're going to grow a beard, you're going to get a deeper voice. None of that is actually true. But what it will do is it's going to rewire your brain to feel rewarded for doing real things. And as we all know, if you're doing real things, getting real results, your life will change, you will get better women, and it's going to be a beautiful thing. This video was made especially for my younger males who are going through puberty, and I understand it's going to be very hard not to, but you have to have some discipline, which is why I teach these videos, or I broadcast these videos on how to instill discipline, how to have the right mentality, because at the root of it, if your mentality and discipline is not there, it is going to be a lot more difficult for you to do anything, including this. I have faith in you. If you have any questions on how to get started, how to be consistent, maybe when you're a few days in, please feel free to send me a DM or comment down below, and I'm more than willing to help you out. That's it, guys. I hope you guys do have a good one. Please like, comment anything else you guys would like to see, and subscribe. I hope you guys have a good one. That's it, guys. Peace out.